going on, everybody, and welcome back to the new series here on the channel with the first episode, and of course the start of the Premier League season 2024-2025 with the Wolverhampton Wolves, as we're in action here today. And of course we start off this season with a pretty good, interesting game here. It's going to be between Wolverhampton, and we're on the road to Arsenal. As you see, Arsenal's attack, midfield, and defensive numbers there this season. Of course, Arsenal, one of those really good teams that are in the Premier League here. They've been, of course, won the Premier League about a year or two ago, and have not looked back since then, as they continue bringing some good talent to their club. And of course, there you see Coach Morales talking about Cunha and the season that he's expecting from him, as well as some other players he is mentioning here in this press conference. So like I said, it's going to be very interesting. Of course, today we're going to have, I believe, 4 matchups here today, as the first one, of course, will be it will be 3 Premier League matches, and as well as a Carabao Cup matchup. First, like I said, it will be Arsenal, who will play in our opener here in the Premier League on the road. Then we'll be playing against Chelsea, as we send, of course, Chan there in a transfer during the summer transfer window, as well as we'll be taking on in the what is it, we'll take on Nottingham Forest, as well as Brentford in the Carabao Cup here today. So let's first get in the first matchup here today. As you see the guys coming out here, and you know, I'm using if you guys want to know the settings here, I know a lot of you guys have been asking what the settings are and stuff like that. The settings I have from Matt 10, really good YouTuber. Definitely go check out his channel. He does a great job there of finding some realistic gameplay, as well as settings for your FIFA or now FC games here. And he does a really good job of setting all that up, and you guys can follow his videos there. Of course, check him out on Operation Sports, as well as he has a nice little thing on his forum there about his setups for the settings, and explains why he has them set there for. And of course, I do dabble. I do kind of change some stuff around to fit it more the way I want to play, and some other things I want to set up. That's the beauty of settings. You know, you can take someone's settings and kind of you know, try to change them, and for the better or the good, or whatever you want to do with the settings there. As we see a nice save there from our goalkeeper here, as we're trying to get this one out of the back third of our line. And oh, bad pass there. As now Arsenal, of course, this is a team that we cannot be messing around with at all, as they can cause some huge problems and some huge headaches for us. As you see there, Gabriel Jesus, one of their top, well, the top player there for them. And of course, he has there's been rumors of him being possibly traded to Real Madrid in this transfer window here. And if that's the case, that would be a big blemish there on their offense, because that's pretty much their offense. As you see, Cunha, he's going to be able to score the first goal here for the Wolves. Or is that Cunha? I don't think that's Cunha. I think that is someone else. I forgot who I'm still learning. Oh, Doyle, the young man that's playing at center mid here for us. And of course, we're having a different we're using a 4-3-3 formation, but we're using 2 forms of it. We're going to be using an attacking formation, and we're going to be using a defensive formation. I think today we're using, and especially in this, depending on who we're playing against there, I should say, because we don't have too many center mids right now. The only true center mid we have is Doyle, who just scored that first goal here for the season for us. But our 2 CDMs, Mario, and I forgot who the other player is. They're more CDMs. They're not really CMs, and we're trying to get them to be CMs. But I figure, I'm like, you know what, we do need a defensive formation for us, because teams like Arsenal, Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool, Man City, Man U, those are the teams I usually have trouble with defensively, trying to shut them down. I figured that, okay, let's just do something like that, and then all the other teams we can play more of attacking, because we have a better chance of scoring goals there, like Cunha is right there, as he scores a second goal here in his first goal of the season. Wolves take this lead here now by 2 here already within 20 minutes of this first half here. So this is looking pretty good for our part here. I don't know what's going on with Arsenal. Our defense is not that great. They're I would say about 2 or 3 points higher than us overall in defensive defensive skills and whatnot. But hey, we'll take it. We'll take the 2-goal lead here. I know it's not going to last for too long here, so we'll just do what we can. But I figure that's what the 2 formations we're going to be using here. And then if we do find some CDMs, and of course some really good CDMs that can help us out in the long run here, as we go into actually the transfer window, I am looking at, there's at least 4 of them that I'm looking at, and I think the other 4, there's 2 of them I'm going to really go after for the most part here. As we get another goal here. What is going on with this Arsenal defense here? They are just, this is not the normal Arsenal defense that I'm accustomed to from past series. We played against these guys, in the original Wolves series, and of course, if you watch my Manchester United series on the second channel there, this is not the Arsenal team that, because I usually, normally, this is a back and forth between us and Arsenal. Them, Liverpool, and Man City are just the 3 teams that I just cannot, to this day. I mean, and of course I haven't been playing, FIFA games or now call FC series here that long, but I've always had trouble with them all the time when it comes to stopping them from scoring. And this kind of boggles my mind here. Maybe, okay, never mind, they didn't score there on that one, but just boggles my mind that they're giving up 3 goals here in this first half. Usually it's like 1-1, 2-2 or something like that. Very close games here. As you see, we're trying to figure out, make sure we play some good defense, and we just play with them too much there in that backfield. As now they got a chance now to give this one to Gabriel, as they're trying to hit some up for him. But hey, we were able to get the ball back here. So now let's try to see if we can go on the attack, and that's gonna be a trip right there. As our guy is able to get back up there, they're going to say we keep the ball. And there you see, we're just trying to work this ball around, trying to see if we can find the right guy to get this one in here and try to see if we can get past our defense here. And there you go, defense-wise, Doyle there. Doyle has it. He's going to get, try to get that one to Cunha for a header, but just stayed up there too long, and the goalkeeper was able to break that one up. So we're not able to get a 4th goal there. But defensively here, we're looking pretty sharp here. Deep back lines here. Of course, our back line is not the strongest, but we are trying to work on that. That is something we're going to be working on here on this transfer window if we can, because we do have a couple of defensive players as mine, but at the same time, we do have a budget that we have to worry about here, as we only have about $50 million in our transfer budget. Even though we're going to be selling a couple of players here and there. We'll talk more about that coming up here. As we get closer and closer to the transfer portal here. But for the most part here, I kind of want to worry about, making sure we have some guys that can score for us, CMs in that department there. And then, obviously, we'll worry about our back line here, especially the center mid or center defensive backs, as well as the left and right backs. I think right now right backs we're fine with. Left backs, I do have a player in mind that we're going to be looking at here. I think we'll talk more about that in the next episode here. But for right now, for the first couple games, I want to see how we play. I want to see how strong that back line is to support us, and make sure we're playing some really good football here. We're in the second half, if you're not paying attention here, as we now still lead this one by 3. As you see now, they're Arsenal here, just trying to make sure we don't kind of score here to try to get that header there. No, cannot get it, but Daughtry here, he's going to come out there as he's playing more of a wing back position. He helps us out on attacks and whatnot. And there you see him scoring his first goal of the season there. Nice job. As we lead this now 4-0. And the fans here in Arsenal are not liking this at all. This is what I'm like. This is what I'm really enjoying. But at the same time, I'm a little scared because I feel like, if we don't put up enough goals here, and they, figure out what we're doing, and we're not on top of our defense here and making sure we're playing good defense, they could come back and do a huge flip of a score line here. and come back and score 5 goals unanswered. So I've seen it happen before, and I've had it almost happen to me a couple of times as well, especially the MLS series I had, and it's not a fun thing at all. So we definitely got to make sure that we just keep these guys in check here. As we see, Cunha scores another goal there. That's going to be his second of the day. Nice job here as we lead this one 5-0 here against Arsenal. And just over the hour mark here in this one. Great play there. As you see Cunha, he's right there on the line with the defensive players there and is able to score. So now we'll flash forward here now with just 3 extra minutes of stoppage time left here, as we're going to try to make sure we do not let them score here. We're going to try to see if we can get a nice clean sheet here today. Nice job there from the back line here, now getting this ball here. Now we just got to play smart here and make sure we keep hold of this football here. Doyle has it, and just try to get ourselves in position here. They got the ball back, and now we're just looking for that final whistle here, as we are finally able to get that whistle. And that makes it official here. We win this one 5-0 on the road, as Cunha scores 3 goals here in today's game. He gets a hat trick, and I believe he'll be our player of the match here today, as he's able to do something that most fans, most teams, especially guys like us in the this Wolf squad here, we don't do too often here in this stadium, especially against this team that's playing as well as we did here today. So we'll take this one here, but I'm sure they're going to be chomping at the bit to get back at us in the latter part of this season here, when we face them again towards the down the road of the end of the season. I think, if I remember correctly, I think Premier League they play like their schedule's like mirrored. So we'll see them towards the end. It'll be one of the few games we'll have towards the end of the month there, the last month of the season here actually. We'll see them. So hopefully we, especially if they for whatever reason, the rumor is that Gabriel Jesus is going to be leaving possibly. That's going to be a big hole there in their striker position. Unless of course, teams like this, they usually have somebody in the wings there waiting to go in and take over that position there. But for them, that's going to be really, they're going to have a person that's going to have to somewhat figure out how to fill those shoes of his. So Nicholas Jackson is the top goal leader right now. He has 1 goal so far, as Chelsea have scored in their 1 game so far this season. They're currently in 16th place right now. They have no points, and they lost their first match of the season against Man City 2-1. So they lost that one at home, and now they're trying to come in our house here, as we're having our season opener here against them, and try to pick up a win on us here at home. So there you see Cunha and the boys getting ready for this matchup here today, as we're looking for our first home win of the season here in the Premier League, as we're going to be taking no prisoners. We're going to try to see if we can have the same kind of game that we had against Arsenal as we did, as we can have against these guys here today. And of course, to do that, we're going to have to make sure our defense stays, their form is good. They're strong, have a strong back line there. And of course, our guys there, you see, for the most part, look pretty good. Like I said, we are going to be possibly changing that back line, like I said, with the left back there. The left back that we do have there, he's good. But at the same time, I've been seeing a couple of left backs that are younger than him and have a slightly better numbers him for stand up tackle or stand tackles and all that kind of stuff there. So we're going to be trying to bring some more youth into this, and as well as our youth academy. We got some pretty good youth academy players that I'm really wanting to get involved here pretty quickly and early on here in this season. So you'll see a lot of youth being utilized here, especially with the change of how they do stuff here. As we see, this is the left back I was talking about here. He's another wing back of ours that he can score a goal. And he scores his first goal of the season, the first goal here at home here against Chelsea. Nice play as we're able to get the win. Getting ahead of myself here. In the first goal of the game here, scoring the first one here against Chelsea at home. I'm not going to say his name because I'm going to butcher the hell out of it here. but let's just call him Nori. Nori's going to be able to get this one in there, as he is going to just drill that one in the net, and that's what I like to see from our back line there. So him and Dorothy is going to be involved in our attacking as wing back. So they're going to be sitting there setting things up, helping us out in the box, and helping us score, try to get us scores, or at least help us get the ball into the box there for Cunha and anyone else that we have played in the box there for us. So that was really nice here. Now we'll see Cunha here. Oh, Cunha, just a little too much touch there from him, as he will lose control of the ball. And now they'll have possession here. Now we got to try to stop him here. Try to stop this chance. And that's a nice stop there from our center back there, getting in front of that one and making that shot out of range there for the striker there. As nice job there from James, their back lineman there, getting the stop. And now here we are seeing Chelsea now trying to go on the attack. They got 2 extra minutes left here of stoppage time here in the first half, and looks like they're going to try to score their first goal here. Can they do so? And they do. Great job there as Nicholas Jackson gets his second goal of the season. And Chelsea, the Blues, are on the board here now. So no clean sheet here in this one. And in some ways, not really expecting that to be the case there. But our goalkeeper should have did a better job of extending himself there on that one there. I mean, come on, geez, to put a foot out there or something. But nonetheless, they score the goal. And they tie this one up now 1 apiece as we go into the second half here. And we'll begin the second half here pretty quickly, as Chelsea fans now see themselves now having a chance to get back in this ball game. So now it's nice. So had the ball there, but we ended up losing it. And now we just got to make sure they do not work this one in the box, as we get a nice hand in front of there from Jose Sal there. He's our goalkeeper. As he again another nice save there from him. As we're just trying to do our best here to make sure the Chelsea team does not get too much from us. Now, our back line here, a couple of guys look like they're a little worn out here, and that's what I'm saying. We might see a lot more youth academy players getting a chance to get involved in some games here, because I'm still trying to figure out the whole, training session and trying to make sure they get, fit. They're, fit enough to play and all that kind of stuff. But at the same time, just trying to get these guys or get a chance to get some of our guys there to get some playing time in, because I really want to get the youth involved very quickly, as opposed to like we did in the original series, which it took us almost 2.5 seasons to really get the youth for me to really trust the youth academy players to be involved in some of the games. And of course, a lot of those games that they'll be a part of will of course be our cup games, both FA Cup and the Carabao Cup. So that's going to give them a chance now to get some experience here. We'll try to weave them in and out of games and try and give them that experience to be on the pitch here. As we see now, trying to get this one here. We're trying to work into the box here. And, nice job there from the defender. Defender's going to go in there and score! Or I should say, one of our Forbes there, the left back. Or no, Forbes is the left winger. The winger, he's one of our youngest wingers that we have on the squad here. I think he's like 16 or just turned 16. So we have him on the squad here, and he scores a goal. Beautiful finish there from him, as he's able to help us score. And there you see Coach Morales likes what he sees from his squad here, as Carlos Forbes, one of the youngsters that we've picked up and let him play here in today's game, did a great job there. And now with just 3 extra minutes left here in the second game here in this episode, we could walk out of here with a nice one goal victory here. But of course, in order to do that, we're going to have to play some really good defense here. We cannot let nothing go in the box. As we'll see Mario get in front of that one there. And of course, that helps us deflect the pass there. Nice job there. Nice save from our goalkeeper. And now we're just waiting to see if we can try to get this one down onto the offensive third of our side of the pitch there. And we're able to do so, as we are able to walk out of here with a 3 points here, taking a 1 goal lead here against Chelsea. So, it'd been nice if we could get a nice, quiet game here like we did in the first one, going 2-0 in this one, but fortunately not such the case there, as the Chelsea does a great job there of putting a score there. Of course, Jackson, he was scored last in the first game there against Man City. They able to score a goal as well, 2-1. They lose 2-1 again, this time to us, just like they did to Man City in the first game of the season for them. And there you see our numbers there. Shot accuracy, pretty much on point there. Nice job. We did a great job. But let's take a look here at our players. And like I said, the back line there, there you see the young men right there. The Mazukud, I think I butchered his name. I apologize. Regardless, he is one of the players I'm kind of worried about because his stamina is not the greatest. So he will probably end up playing. He'll probably be one of our guys that will play the first half, and then we'll bring in one of our younger players to play the second half until we can get his his stamina and ability to play at least 60 minutes of a game for us. There you see got us there. You see talking with us about playing in the next game there. We tell him yes, you're going to be able to play because we had him set out because he was wore out accidentally. Again, I'm still trying to figure out how to make sure these guys are physically fit for games, but we had to set him out for that game against Chelsea. He was a little upset about it, but we told him we'll make sure he's in this next game here in the Carabao Cup. And speaking of the Carabao Cup, that's going to be the third game here in today's episode. So we're taking on Brentford. I believe they are still in the Premier League. They might be in the Champions League. I'm not for sure. I forgot who all the teams in the Premier League are this year. But regardless, there you see the top scorers there in the Carabao Cup. And of course, we've won this cup before in the past. In the original series there. And of course, now we're in this one, and we're trying to see if we can continue that tradition because we won it 3 years in a row for the Carabao Cup. So here we are in Brentford. This is a road game, and we'll see how well we can play against them here today in this round of either second or third round. We're in this, and of course try to knock them out of this one here, and of course get ourselves advanced further in this. And of course this will be a nice trophy we're going to try to at least see for season 1 to take home here. I'm not really expecting to take too many trophies here. Of course, the trophy we wanted to take home, the most importantly, is the Premier League, which I think we can do, especially if we bring in the right talent, and of course earn some money, and of course get rid of some players that we don't really care to have on our team anymore because they're not the players we're looking for. So like I said, budget is going to be an issue for us, but if we can win some games in these tournaments and bring home some cash and put it on our transfer budget, we should be, I'm hoping by the winter transfer window there in January, I'm hoping that we can bring in some decent players here. I've got my eye on a couple of MLS players that we could possibly bring in here, as well as English football, or the lower tier English football leagues, as well as you see Brentford gets the first goal here today. Yeah, they are definitely going to be a pain in the where if they already scored on us here. As we take a look here, this is just bad defense there from us. If I'm not mistaken, I think the guy that just scored on us, I think it's one of our old former teammates there from at least from the previous series there. I think we picked him up. Giargo, he's one of our mid guys, or center mid guys, or whatever it was. But yeah, they have him at Brentford here. So, wow. So, still playing. Still doing, look like he's doing pretty well there for himself. Sabrina now here playing in today's game. He did not play in that last two games there. We've seen him because he is our attacking cam, or our attacking mid. So we are using the attacking cam here today, and of course that means Mario and our other guy that plays CDM. They're playing the CMs here today. So we're more or less we're setting ourselves up for trying to see if we can be have more of a presence of going after this team and whatnot, because they are a lower tier Premier League team, or a lower tier English team, but we should be able to put something on this game here and try to score. As you see, we were denied there that first time that shot there. So now we're going to try to see if we can get this one here again. As Cunha is going to be in the box here. Cunha trying to score here. And oh, Mario just went right past it there. If he would have just not got one past that ball there, he definitely would have scored. Now Sabrina here going to go kick this one in here. And he's going to get the goal. 20 minutes in. This took us 20 minutes to get first goal here today. But Sabrina there is able to make the score and ties this up now 1 apiece here for the Wolves. As now we're back in this one here. Take a look here. Good. Didn't really get the header there, but nonetheless we did get just the first touch shot there from the volley. And it was just very nice. And there you see we get this one past the goalkeeper. And able to get the first goal here today. As now we got to get back out here once again here and try to do the same thing. As now Sabrina here has this one here. He's trying to get around the defense there, and he'll lose it. As the defender did a great job there, making a decent tackle there against him. And there you see, trying to get this ball here. And oh, nice interception there for Gomes. Hands out onto Sabrina again. Sabrina here has it. Trying to find somebody there. He's finding Cunha, but he just leaves Cunha just too far. And the goalkeeper is going to be able to make a nice nice job there blocking that. I don't know. Did the goalkeeper actually kick one of his own teammates here with that ball? Nonetheless, here that's going to help us get the ball back here. As now Cunha has it. Now Cunha trying to go on one-on-one with the goalkeeper here. Can he slide this one past him? Yes, he does. He's able to score the second goal. It's now 2-1 here at Brentford as Cunha is able to make a goal. Nice job. His first goal here in the Carabao Cup. As we'll see a point of view here. And I really don't like these point of view replays there. I think they're annoying. I wish there was a way we could shut those off. I'd rather just have these regular replays there. But nonetheless, here we score the goal, and now it's 2-1. So now we'll see here. And another shot there for Brentford as they're denied there on that play there. So now Tito there has passed off there to Mario. Mario now here he's gonna try to get around the midfield there as he does. So there now he's gonna go, has a wide open here. He has a good shot opportunity now to get a shot here. He gets this one. He hits that one off the far post there. That one goes in. As that's going to be the third goal here today's game. That's going to be his first of the season. Nice job there. As we now lead it now 3-1. Take a look at this. Great shot there off the far post. And he is able to get another score here. We're increasing our lead now by 2 goals here. Look at this. Just great job there. Finding the way to get that one past the goalkeeper. Now we'll see here another attempt now here for the Wolves to try to score here. And that was off the post, but Cunha could not get it in as it bounces back out of the box or of the net there. So couldn't get that one to get us a score. Now Brentford here now trying to go for the score themselves. Nice deflection there. They get the rebound and they score another one there. It's now 2-3. Brentford back in this ball game. And Brentford's crowds really get into it now here. As they've now brought signs of life now here. Look at this. Just excellent job there. Getting that rebound there. Goalkeeper just could not hold on to it whatsoever. And yeah, I noticed this game there's a lot of just crazy rebounds being ricocheted off and all that kind of stuff there. But I don't know. In some ways I kind of wish it would just stop. I don't know if it's been updated. I don't know if that's a glitch or some sort or whatever the case may be. But if it is, hopefully EA will fix it because I've seen way too many people getting ricochet shots off of the goalkeeper and all that kind of stuff. I mean, I know that happens in real life, but at the same time, oh no, come on, get that ball out of here. I know that happens at times for real life, but this game it's too often. It's way too often that or it's not too often, but way too much happening here in this game. It's almost happened almost in every other game that I've been playing in. So it's like that doesn't have to, like out of the 5 games, like 3 of those games will have some weird ass shots, hitting off the goalie and all that kind of stuff, So, but Cunha here now trying to stay with it there. Oh, nice tackle there from Brentford, as they know that Cunha's dangerous in that box, and they're trying to do their best to make sure he does not get to it here, as they still have an opportunity here to go, and they're fighting here. They're trying to work this one down the field here, and now trying to get this one into the box here. We'll see if we can cut this one off here. As we do, they got a nice save there. It's the goalkeeper again. Great save there for him. And now here we see them on the attack again. And this is this is something I would see Arsenal would do more often, but they don't. And now our goalkeeper there, and keep that ball away from that line there. We can't let them score here. As we roll this one back into play. And now here we are. We got to try to really, nice interception there. As he's able to get that ball, or I should say good tackle there. As he's able to get the ball. There you see, trying to get the score here. And now we're trying to fire this one there. Fire another one at us. And then, of course, we try to get this one out of range. And this ball still just hangs around. And now out of play there. So Brentford, these guys are just sticking around here and making some good opportunities. Oh, look at this. Oh, my goodness. Jeez. Nice, almost looked like he was trying to make a bicycle kick there, but he just had to make a normal kick. But nonetheless, these kicks are going in their favor here. And there you see a tipped pass there, and that's off the crossbar. And again, just cannot get the ball into play here. So right now, we're just trying to be smart here and just play some good defense there. We finally get the final whistle, and we win this one here. So we move on into the next round of the Carabao Cup, beating Brentford 3-2. This is not what I was looking forward to. Especially potentially getting bumped out of the first game here in this Carabao Cup. This is not good. We were playing against some lower tier, some mid-tier English ball club here. But geez, it's like, oh boy, if this is how it's going to be, I hate to see what teams like in League 2 are going to be like here, because if these guys here, like I said, I think Brentford's still in the Premier League. So if that's the case, then I'm not looking forward to playing those teams in League 1 or League 2, because there's been some crazy shots there from these guys here today. But nonetheless, we're able to survive and do a good job there, and able to get 3 goals out of this one and win this one by a goal. But yeah, like I said, we're seeing a lot more youth in this, playing these types of games here. Trying to give our some of our, established players some time off, because rotating your team is very important. If you're new to FC like I am, which I've been now new to, I guess not really new to. I'm not necessarily a veteran, but I'm still kind of wet behind the ears in a lot of things. But if you are new to FC, into soccer, playing these games, you got to definitely do a great job of rotating your players. So we take a look at the next game here, and this, of course, will be the final game of the episode, as we're taking on Nottingham Forest. And the last 3 matches they've been in so far, they've won 3 in a row. So they've been very successful. And of course, currently right now in the Premier League, they're in 5th place with 6 points, and right now they're inside the top 5 there. As you see there on the screen. They've only scored 4 goals and only given up 1 goal, so they got a goal differential of +3. So they can score goals, and they can also defend themselves as well. And that means we're going to have a little bit of a tough time. If you look at the bottom there, Chelsea, Everton, and I can't remember who the other team was, were in relegation zone. So if today was the end of the season, those 3 teams would be relegated out. But they're lucky. We still got plenty of football left to play. And you see Morgan Gibbs White, one of my favorite players when I started playing the Wolves series, and by far one of my favorite players in the Premier League. He is with this squad here. So he's one of those players I wouldn't mind trying to get back to come back to the Wolves. But right now he's been doing pretty well here with Nottingham Forest. And so we'll have to see if we ever get him come back here to play for us. But he is playing for them, and he is their cam as well. And he's doing doing very well for himself this season, as he has the most goals right now for Nottingham Forest, and he's pretty much the star of their team. So let's take a look here. This is of course, pretty much similar lineup that we had here in the last couple games, with the exception of this time we're playing more of a 4-4-3 attacking than a 4-4-3 defense. So we'll see Sabrina there playing that cam position for us. As now we'll see Gomes here try to shoot this one there, and Gomes looks like he's hurt. So we'll have to take a close eye on that. He's not asking to come off the field here, but he looks like he's got that white plus logo on there. So that means indicating he's needing medical. And so hopefully he is not too banged up. As we'll see here, Nottingham Forest really trying to keep that ball on their offensive third there. But now we got this one here for us, as see Cunha here has it. Cunha trying to get himself re-centered there, but he will end up losing the football there. And now Nottingham Forest now making a push to get this one back to their offensive third. As now this is going to be a midfield struggle here, and this is going to be bouncing back and forth. As we got to try to fight for that ball back here. We got to do a better job of tackling here. Nice interception there. As now we have Sabrina there. He has it now. Pass it off there to Gares. He'll have it. He's trying to find Cunha, but it's going to get kicked out of bounds. And that'll be a ball for us. As we'll move on later on in the game here. And now we'll see here, trying to make a play here. And Gares there is going to lose the ball there again, this time by his own doing there, as he's trying to cross kick there, but nobody was really there. Cunha was kind of there, but not really in the right position. There you see trying to go for a corner and try to get the header, but that one's going to be over the crossbar instead of under the crossbar. So no score here as we're getting close to halftime right now, and this is kind of unusual to see Cunha here now goes for the goal. He's going to settle it there as he's able to score the first goal here in today's game. Nice one there from him as he gets another goal here. I believe this is goal number 3, or no, see, he scored 3, 4, I think maybe 5 now so far for him this season here in the last 3 games, at least here in the Premier League. As he's done a great job here scoring goals, and of course he is our guy that we're going to be obviously going to more often. He's going to try to score as many goals as he possibly can get him. And like I said, he's not going to be in every competition, but he's going to be in fairly most of the big games for us. He occasionally will have to step aside and let some of the younger players play. Once we get in the meat of the season and start playing those those bottom feeders here in the Premier League, we'll let them take over and play that striker position. But nice shot there, but it's going to be denied. So nice job here. Keeper doing a good job here for us so far. As now we'll see here, Sosa has it, but he'll lose it to Doherty. As Tito has it, he'll give it back to Gomes. Gomes will lose it. And now Gibbs White now here going on the attack as he's going to try to fire one outside the box. He's going to be denied. So nice play there. It's going to be a goal. Or it's going to be a corner kick there for them. They couldn't do anything with that corner kick. So we see here we're in the second half of this ball game. Wolves still lead this one by 1. And now Nottingham Forest going on the attack before they are now nicely tackled there. And we've gotten back the position of this ball. So now possession is going to be very important for us here in the second half. So we got to make sure we do a good job here and try to find a way of getting this ball into the hands, or in this case the feet of Cunha or Sabrina, and they go ahead and get this one to Mario as Mario is able to score there. It's now 2-0 in this one as Nottingham Forest are just trying to figure out what in the hell do we do and how do we protect this ball, as we cannot let them continue to score here. They still got time to try to get back in this ball game, because trust me, we've seen weird things happen in soccer before. So we're not out of the woods just yet. We can't count our chickens just quite yet. As we'll see here now, Doherty. Oh, nice. Doherty tried to pass that one to somebody with it. Got to a red jersey. And now you see here, Sevilla here. He's going here. He's going to try to see if he can score their goal here. And he's going to be denied. Nice play. As that one's going to get kicked now. They're going to get the corner. And they'll get possession here. As they'll try to see if they can try to work this one into the box here again. And there you see being denied there. Good job there trying to deflect that shot. But nonetheless doesn't go in. So now Doyle has it. Doyle trying to be very protective of the ball here. He knows how important it is to try to score here, but we'll see that we'll lose the ball there in the box, as they did a great job there of tackling there. And now Mario here says, I'm going to return the favor here, get this ball back. He does so here now, trying to work this one on the outside here, trying to work in, trying to pass this one there, and try to get that one there to Cunha, but Cunha was defended. Actually, the defender was right in front of him there that time around. They just couldn't get that one to really get to him. And so see, now Gomes has it. And Gomes looks like he's ready to fall over there, as he does not have too much energy here. We got to try to figure that how to get him to be better here. Of course, he's been running around the field or this pitch all game, and we're just gonna play around with the ball here and just say we win this one, as we're able to do a great job there, winning this one 2-0 in this today, as Andre and the rest of the Wolves pick up the victory here. Nice play, nice victory. So far, these first 4 games we've been successful. That 3 successful Premier League games, and of course had a very a little scary but successful Carabao Cup victory there here today, as we win this one in a nice shutout 2-0 against the Nottingham Forest squad. So not bad at all. We gave up points to Chelsea, or at least or not points, but a goal there to Chelsea. 1 goal. We were able to shut out Arsenal, which was kind of I'm still kind of like still on that one. And then who else? We played. We didn't see Chan, who we traded to Chelsea in that game, Chelsea game, and of course Nottingham Forest. So we get 2 games, 2 out of 3. Not bad for the Premier League, getting 2 nice shutouts, clean sheets, and of course 1 give up a goal there to Chelsea, and of course we give up 2 goals to Brentford in the Carabao Cup. But hey, that's all right. That's fine. As you take a look there, we're talking to Mario there about his energy and about his contract renewal. We're going to go ahead and talk about. We'll think about it. We'll talk about it. We'll set up another time for that. We'll definitely, because he's been playing really good, and I want to keep him around. So. He's good. Right now he's defensive. He's a center defensive mid, but we're trying to make him a center mid. It's going to take some time. It should take about the rest of the season, really, for him to get to that point. But as you see there's 2 players right there that's rumored for us, and one of them is Rinaldo there from Inter Miami, and the other one is I can't remember exactly what his name is or where he's from, but those are 2 center mids that I found that I thought they come from Ronaldo, of course, obviously from the Inter Miami MLS team, and then the other one is from, I think, League 2, Southampton. He might be a Champions League. He might be a Champions League, English Champions League there for Bellingham. So we're looking at those 2 guys. They're young, 18, 21 years of age. So still need, they're not in their prime just yet. But they definitely have some nice high potentials for us that we can work with and of course integrate them into our system. And I'm hoping we can sign them very soon here. But as you see here, deadline day's coming up, or we're at deadline day here in the first transfer window for the season here in the summer. So we'll try to see if we can sign these guys as well as a couple other signees to help us out for this rest of the part of the season. But I think so far, right now, with these first 4 games, look pretty solid. Look really comfortable with them. I'm hoping that we can just get a few more signees for us, especially some young signees that not going to take too much money or not asking for too much money, but have a good potential, and that we can work with them. Either put them on the senior team, or we can, obviously they'll be on the senior team, or we could possibly loan them out to other teams to get some more experience. So that is it for me, you guys. If you guys enjoyed today's episode, the first episode of the Wolverhampton Wolves, which I'm very happy about, I'm very excited because this is by far, I love playing this game. I really do. By far, playing these soccer games have been a lot of fun. I see why people have soccer rage. in these games and why they love him so much. See so many YouTube videos about him, and people do series about him. That's why I said I'm glad that we're doing one again this year with this team. Of course, we'll see if we can get ourselves back to the top of the Premier League as well as top of English football as a whole. But if you guys did enjoy today's episode, please leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you happen to be new. Hit that bell notification so you guys be notified of this series or any other series on the channel. And don't forget, we got other great content. Definitely go check out the original series of this series here on the channel, as well as our Austin FC series here on the channel that you can catch every Friday here on ESGNet, as well as other content on the second channel over on ESGNet Plus LP. But that's it from me. As always, guys, keep yourselves healthy, and I will see you all next time.